Everything's set back the way it was. Let's see what we think. I'm not showing any background noise now. Okay. It's good? Awesome. Great. Okay. Let's get back into the game there. Chopped voices off. Awesome. Alright, that was a little bit of an interruption going on there. Kind of sucked. Okay, let's see. You know, we were in the middle of a fight with an archer that was kicking my butt, so we may be dead. Nope. We're not, so that's good. At least we're not croaked. Alright, we still have our skill gain, so we need one more, and then we're going to run around and find stuff. There's our skill gain. Yes! Alright, we'll kill this guy, and then we'll go see if we can't find 15 points worth of swordsmanship. Oh, man. I think I'm going to drop into Discord and let people know that the stream's back up here in a second. Haven't had a chance to look yet. I'll check it out here in a second. Gotta run away from that guy. He was gonna kill me. Go charging back in here in a second. Alright, now we'll go push his face in. Got him. Got him. Alright. I have no idea where we're at. Oh, where's our little arrow? There. Okay, so we'll run this way, cut left, go to Vesper. Because I don't have any marks to recall back home on. So terrible. I really need to. I need to just get on my inscriptionist and make myself a mark scroll. I can. Hey, Nerd Queen, how are you? Hey, Faded 5, how are you? Yeah, this game will be full loot PvP. The community server we're currently playing on is, and when the game releases on live servers, it will be as well. This is a community server that's being based on Ultima Online, the Second Age. So Ultima Online in about 1999-2000. This is the unofficial official server, that's right. It's a good way to put it. Alright, we'll run back to the Moon Gate and then we'll do some shopping. But we're going to do the shopping on Junkyard, our miner, because he's got the money. And we'll hit the bank, we'll grab our scroll, we'll run to the house, and we need to find 11.5 more points. So so this server is the unofficial, I guess. There's a little bit of a delay, Faded 5, so I'm not sure when you asked the game or the server exactly which question I wasn't clear on. So give me a little bit of detail there, and I will definitely do my best to answer your question. There's a lot of lag right there, that's for sure. It's kind of crazy, so much. Okay. Whoa. Right. Well, girls are trying to convince you to order pizza, huh? Our girls? Is it just our girls? Hey now, so you tell them to send me a cute picture of all three of them, and we'll order them pizza. Just Harls and Ragu, not Emma. All right, tell them I need a cute picture. Blackmail. Little do they know that I'm going to do it anyway, but at least they feel like they earned it. Yeah. Okay. So Faded 5, there is a lot of places that you can put housing. So, you know, there probably is going to be a lot of houses splattered all the way out. I'm just about ready to run through an area that has a lot of housing on this server, so you can kind of get an idea of what it's going to be like. So, you know, this area has quite a bit of housing. It's not quite as annoying as old Ultima Online, because you can turn the camera, and you can also zoom in and out. But I do imagine when you're on a live server and you've got, you know, thousands of players, that there's not going to be a place not to place a house. That every place is going to have a house that can have a house. So it'll be pretty crowded, I think. All right, here we are. Here's home. All right, we're gonna. Yeah, the map is huge, absolutely. But so was the Ultima servers, and they were completely packed. Sil, man, thanks for the follow. That's awesome. Thank you. Yeah, space will be limited. Faded 5. I really don't know. I haven't found a really good estimate on how many people per server. I do know that they had 1,000 people in a single zone, and I believe, I'm not entirely sure because I haven't found all the information, there's 7 zones per server, per map. So oh, gotcha. Okay, cool. Thanks, Sil. All right, so so if you change your name, you have to refollow everybody, or did you just do another account? All right, so I'm going to log off and log over to the miner, and we will go do some shopping. So hold on 1 second. Gotta just hide my credentials here. I mean, if you guys really wanted them, you could have seen them by now, because the server's crashed a number of times and I haven't got it taken off fast enough. I just got a text, so let's see if it's the girls. Oh yeah, they're all like, look, we want pizza. Alright, Nerd Queen, you can order them some pizza. That is great, Ash. I really like that. Let's go with that. All right, we're just sitting here connecting, huh? You did another account. You might stream on the other. Gotcha. You know, hey, let me know if you start streaming. Man, I'll definitely drop in and give you a follow and watch some of your streams for sure. All right, we're trying to connect again. Looks like it's going. There we go. All right. You'll clean up the lines a bit and send it to Amy. Sure. Awesome. Thanks, man. Appreciate it. That's fantastic. You'll wait for COE. Cool. Okay, so if we get off here, and we give this should bond him. Yep. All right. So now our fire beetle's bonded. That's nice. I don't want to claim. I want to put one in. I want to stable the pet. Stable him. All right. Let's go do some. Let's see here. Balance. We have 73,000 gold. So if it does again, it's going to be when COE NDA allows it. Okay. Yeah, I'm not sure what COE is either, so good question, Red Rust. Welcome to the stream. All right, Ash, have a good night. Thanks, man. Talk to you tomorrow. Oh, Chronicles of Ilaria. Yeah, I have that game, and I haven't checked it out in a long time. I probably should, huh? All right, let's go to Britain Bank first here. See if we can't find some scrolls. All right, deeds, decorations, spell book, scrolls. On Chronicles of Ilaria, what pledge did I drop? Can't remember. I was invited to the alpha test, so you know I'd have to look. I can't remember. Okay. Hunt fish loot. What do we got here? Oh, that's a large fish pack. I think there's some. Oh, scrolls, trans scrolls. Here we go. Rares and trans scrolls. Anatomy 0.5. That's all he's got. It's anatomy 0.5. No. Try the Discord trade chat. All right, I'll try it. Let's see here. DOW Nix has some. Okay. I'll go look there. Looking for swordsmanship scrolls. Anyone got some? Does this game have open PvP areas? Risk reward? Yeah. Yeah, poor cool, they do. Anywhere outside of towns on this server is free reign. You can be killed. When the servers go live, there's a larger area that's protected, but servers don't go live until November 27th if you buy the game early, or December 4th if you wait for the Steam release. Okay, Radaman has a +3. We're asking him if 5K a point's a good price for him. Okay, you said Nix. Let's see here. Arms armor. Kegs. It's so hard to read the team maps, cheap weapons. Banner. How large can houses be? There is a the housing's being changed and rewritten right now. So what they're wanting to do is you buy a plot of land, and then you put the house on that. And they've said that you can expand that plot of land, but they haven't explained how or how much. But right now, houses can get pretty good size. We can go and show you here real quick while we wait for Radaman to be ready for us to sell us that scroll. We'll run over here. They've got all the houses in one area built, so you can see what they look like right now. But like I said, all of that is going to be changing soon. Definitely before the early access on the 27th. So Red Rust, the houses are not instanced. They're in the main world. So yeah, there's definitely going to be a competitive market for places closest to the Moon Gate, for vendors and things like that. Yep. So, this here is the cheapest home you can get. This little rundown, shack where it's basically as big as a shower. But then you can get houses that are this size, and there's even bigger. So this is like a blacksmith area. You got a small little house there, but then a place for a blacksmith. I believe this is a little bit bigger. So this is one of the biggest. So that's pretty good size house. Oh, absolutely, yeah. First 20 minutes is going to be a bloodbath with spots, for sure. Then there's this one that looks like an inn. Another one that looks like an inn. It's just made out of wood. You know, that is a possibility, Fated 5, and I know that, the original Ultima Online servers, it kind of felt like that sometimes. But the way that they're doing the plots in this one, it's gonna leave, more area that's open. It's not gonna be a house just sitting right on top of each other like this one. So see how these two are really close together? It's because when the GMs set this, they broke the rules. You can see that there's these little stone plots. This one belongs to this house here. This one does. And this one belongs to that house. So these houses need to be that much farther apart at the absolute minimum. So these are crammed in a lot closer than they can be. So I don't think it's gonna be as crammed as the old original UO was, but I still think you're gonna have maybe 3 or 4 houses on the screen at once in certain spots. So yeah, that's houses, and it's still changing. They're talking about when you buy the plot of land, then you buy a plan for the house on the live servers, and then you bring the wood and the stone and everything to make that house. I don't think that'll happen here on the Legends of Ultima community server. It might, but I think it'll be place your house, buy it, and place it like it was in Ultima. At least I hope it is. Okay, so 10 points to Max Scribe. Looking forward to this game. That's why I'm asking many questions. Hey, you're more than welcome to ask the questions. I'll give you the answers if I got them. And, I'll tell you if I don't know the answers. That's one of the biggest reasons I'm streaming, is to help people out. So, yeah, the game is really awesome. I agree. I think we'll go ahead and do a little more, do some shopping here, wait for Radaman to be ready. We may not be able to find enough scrolls to get our skill up. We may have to continue fighting to get it up. Gotta go this way. There we go. Let's see here. Gotta see if the wife sent the girls pizza or not. There is some stuttering rust. He's asking if the performance on the game. Crap! I think the server just crashed. There is some stutter on the screen, particularly when you're going from zone border to zone border. But you know, it's still early access, but they're doing a lot of work on it at this point in time. But I only see it in those kind of transition areas. I don't see it out when I'm actually have it loaded and I'm fighting, so it's not too bad. There is a limit, Faded 5, on the Legends of Ultima server that we're playing on. That's 700 points, and on the game when it releases for the live servers, it's going to be 600. So is a limit, but there are going to be a lot of community servers out there, and I'm sure there'll be a community server that's unlimited. And okay, Nerd Queen, glad you ordered it. Yeah, poor Cole. I have a tendency to agree with you. I think limits are great, and it means that you have to choose and variety and stuff, and also gives you a reason to have other characters, other names, things like that. So yeah, 700 points. You'll need a lot of tunes, that's right. Alright, the server is working on coming back up. Pizza's getting checked out for delivery. Cool. Yeah, Faded 5, take care. Have a good night. Stop back by if you get a chance. Porkle, do you do anything about their own business model goes? I'm fine with paying $30 up front. I feel this game is really worth worrying about. What's the catch? So their business model is microtransactions for cosmetics. They said that they're going to drop at least 3 large content patches before they even consider DLC. They don't want to have to charge for any DLC if they feel like they're getting enough money from the cosmetic microtransactions. And they do it in a form of a currency called loyalty points. And that's all I know, and I think that's all that they've given out on it at this point. They did send me a picture of Nerd Queen. They did. And it was a cute one, so they can have pizza. Alright, looks like the server's back up. That's correct. Legends of Ultima has no microtransactions at the moment. That's correct. Alright. See you in the morning, babe. I'll try not to wake you up when I climb in bed. Alright. I'm gonna pull up the calculator because it looks like we might be trading some stone for the scroll. Maybe. I asked him if that's what he wants to do. So, Is there a limited number of house plots to own? Just wondering. People are going to hoard plots. As it is right now, it's one house per account. And I think that that's going to stay that way. You do have a limited amount of items that can be locked down in a house, and that can be grown with money. I don't know what the maximum amount is there. So one house per account, which, people can spend $30 and get another account. So there is always that, and I'm sure some people will do that. Any of you guys know what the going rate of stone is? Porco, okay, that's good to hear. I'm not a great player who's competitive for plots. I just want to have any house, even if it's a scary neck of the woods. Porco, I'm the same way. I want to be able to have my little spot. I don't need to have it right next to the moon gate or something like that. And from what I've read, I feel like I'm going to be capable of doing that. While having a family and working and trying to carve out some time to play. Sorry, I'm making a deal on getting a scroll and some money by selling some stone, and so oh my goodness. So that's why it was lagging, but it looks like the server crashed again. So I'm telling him I have about 5K in stone. And he's wanting to buy it all, but I don't want to sell it all. If I buy the game for $30, lowest tier, can I get this? Can I get the server? Let me get my face on here. Sorry. Can I get on the server right now? Yeah, absolutely. Not special testing. I'm on a community server. The community servers are open, and they're not wiping when the new servers come live. So absolutely, you can get on and you can be playing today. Awesome, Silk. Thanks for asking. So I have about 5K in stone, and I'm telling him I'm willing to part with 2. He's got a scroll that's worth 15,000, and so if he's willing to pay 30 per stone, so that's 60,000 in gold for the stone, minus the 15. So if he offers me 45,000 plus the scroll, I'll take it. I think that's a fair deal. Okay, so the scroll is a scroll of transcendence, and it's in swordsmanship, and it gives me 3 points of swordsmanship immediately when I use the scroll. So I don't have to worry about trying to level that skill up anymore. All right, we struck a deal. We're going to go ahead and go 45,000 gold plus the scroll for 2K in stone. Just checking to see if the server's up. It's probably not yet, but it's always worth a check here. And twice now, I've typed my password wrong. I got the password right this time. Awesome. All right, here we go. Okay, so we need to open up the bank, and we're going to move 2K of our stone. And we're going to set it in the top part of the bank there. We're going to talk to the banker, and we're going to buy a commodity deed for 1,000. Open up our backpack here, double click the commodity deed, double click the stone, and now we have a commodity deed that's worth 2,000 stone. The reason we do that is the stone weighs so much we can't carry it to trade it with the guy. So we have to make sure that we put it in the commodity deed in order to trade it back and forth. That will give us 6.5 points in swordsmanship. And we need a total of 15. So we'll look to see if nobody else in trade has offered them. Okay, we'll say open trade. We'll put in our stone. 45,000 plus 3-point swords. That works for me. Oh my goodness. Are you kidding me? That was some crappy timing. Yeah, he's like, oh my god, timing, right? Yeah, that was some pretty crappy timing. Oh man. Oh man. Oh geez. You know, there is a probably a good thing that the server actually rolls back a little bit now because of a crash, because it could have caught it right at the time where that transaction was in limbo, and we could both be without what we were trading, and that would be pretty terrible. And for you guys that are interested in the game, it's only recently that we've been having some server issues. I've been playing for a week or so now, and it's only been the last 3 or 4 days. I could have both, yeah. So, and I will let him know if I do, and I will give him what he's entitled to. So the server issues have just been the last 3 or 4 days, and they're working hard on getting a resolution for it. And it seems like during the day, it's only like the peak hours that we're really struggling. So, got a lot of people moving a lot of items, things like that is probably why. I was gonna try man, I don't know what's with me, but I'm typing my password wrong today, like crazy. I should probably shorten it. Make it 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 like everybody else, right? Oh man. All right, Silk, thanks for stopping by. man. You know, I'll be streaming again tomorrow. So get a chance, stop by. Thank you. Thank you. Have a good night. We'll try to get this transaction going here. And then we'll go see if we can't find some more somewhere. Alright. Looks like the server's back up, so let's see here. Let's see here. Do we have the commodity deed? We do not have any of the deeds, so let's go to the bank. So we still have the 4,000 stones, so it's right back to where it was. Alright, we'll get ourselves a commodity deed here. Use the commodity deed. And alright, we're waiting for the trade. I like the password that goes L semicolon apostrophe, because you just slide your finger across the keyboard until you hit enter. Yeah. I'm a little bit different. I like to do patterns, so I don't really have to work, and it doesn't make a word. It makes a stronger password. So I do patterns on a keyboard. But yeah, I like that. You just kind of slide. That's the lazy password. I'm gonna let him know that he's wanting to buy all my stone if I change my mind, but I wanna save some of it, because I think once the major patch rolls out on this server, that the resources are going to be worth quite a bit more than what they currently are. Alright, we're going to try again. Let's see if we crash the server. Alright, check for 45. 3 points, sword scroll. Alright, looks like it worked. Alright. We'll go ahead and we'll plop this in the bank right now anyway. Actually, we'll take it to the house. We'll definitely plop the check in the bank though. And we'll go to the Nerd Castle. Plop this into the bank. Or plop this into the house here. Oh my goodness. What is going on with the server? Whoever's crashing it needs to quit doing what they're doing. So Baramus, how is PvP combat in Aria? You play Albion Online and really love the sandbox MMO with player-run economies. So the PvP is going to be open world full loot PvP. The server that we're playing on, the community server, Legends of Ultima, you're protected inside towns and close to the moon gates. Anywhere else you can be killed by a player. When Legends of Aria's live servers come out, you're 100% protected in towns if you are an innocent, and then there's a larger area that's protected where you can go mine and have a house and lumberjacking and things like that. And then there's the wildlands, which is about 2/3 of the map, and you can be killed at any time there. So this is the most crashes I've seen the entire time I've played the game. And I think that there's probably someone trying to move a bunch of items or something, and it's crashing it. That's been historically what's been causing the crashes. And so we'll see what's... General chat on the Discord is going crazy. Yeah. Doesn't seem like they don't... I don't see any devs mentioning anything, so we'll see again. We'll keep trying. I mean, hopefully our trade saved. If not, we'll have to do it again. So I'm letting the guy we're trading with that if our trade didn't go through, we'll try again, and third time will be our charm, you know. Hopefully, anyway. Need to sit up here. Slouching like a lazy person. Okay. The server's, it's saying it's full, which is what it does when it's really getting close to being back up. So another couple of minutes and the server should be back up and we'll be good to go. Not quite. Looks like it's going now. Alright, we'll go back to Junkyard and see if the trade we did, if it goes through or not. So, because it could have reverted us back to before we did the trade, and that's going to be a little bit of a pain in the butt. We have the commodity deed. So we're going to have to do the transaction one more time. Oh, and more than likely it's probably going to crash again if the individual that's causing the crash doesn't quite understand that they're causing the crash, you know? It could be a new player trying to move a bunch of stuff and is unaware that that's one of the problems. All right, this is the person we're trading with right here. So, Radamine. Alright, give him the commodity deed. There's the scroll for 3 points and 45,000 gold. So, we'll tell him thank you again. And, what are the chances, chat? Is it gonna work? Oh man, I don't know. I don't know. Okay. Maybe. All right, we're gonna go ahead and run back this way and see if we can't maybe find a scroll on a vendor, because it looks like we may have to go and try to level up a little higher until we have 6 points left. But man, swordsmanship is just going up so slow on that tune. But we'll do a little bit of shopping and see what we can find. Can I go through this one? No. So I'm kind of stuck in these fence here. These people have worked together to have fences around their yards, and I'm a little stuck. That could possibly get annoying if that ever becomes a thing. Okay, now there was some vendors up over this way. So, cheap treasure maps. Is that all they got, are treasure maps? Yeah. Has this guy got any scrolls? Barmaid. The special deals. And he's got some. What do we got here? Camping, begging, animal taming, and animal taming. So, not what we're looking for. We're looking for swordsmanship. Barbed leather. And weapons. Weapons. Golden gear, Varite gear, bows. Yep. Nothing there. Let's see here. Got kegs, spellbooks. Full spellbook 9,000. These are just scrolls. So yeah, we might have to just wait and see. We may not get them as easy as we thought we was going to get them, you know. Let's see here. Maps, food stuff, blue carpet inn. Trans scrolls. Aha, let's see here. Healing, forensic evaluation, another forensic evaluation, begging, tailoring, animal lore, detect hidden, archery, meditation, archery, forensic evaluation. So, deeds and decorations, chest deed. So those aren't going to be any scrolls like we want. That's wood. Oh, that's tinkering, transcendent scroll. Leather. Recall scrolls. Deadly poison. Okay. I don't have a way. Well, I do actually. We can res him here. Potentially. We're gonna fail a lot. I don't know if we can do it. I think our success chance is like negative. So Red Rust, if you look on the map, you'll see potentially see a like diamond shape, and that's a healer. and then run up to that healer and they'll resurrect you. I think I can't res this guy. I don't have enough magery to res him. That is you? Okay, so can you go through the gate? If you can go through the gate, go to Moonglow and I'll take you to a healer. Go to Moonglow. Healer's right up here in this tent. There you go. Yay. Now, since you're young, all your items are going to be in your backpack. You don't lose any of them. And that gives you 24 hours of playtime that you'll stay young. So take care. Glad I could help. That's too bad that you made a character and came in dead. That's a rough start. Oh man. Let's see if any of the Riverside vendors have anything. No, nothing there. Nothing there. Oh yeah, that's good. I'm glad he's able to find me and I could help. Because yeah, if you didn't know that you needed to find a wandering healer and they were an icon on the map, that could be pretty rough. Just running around going, this game sucks so bad. Well, not really seeing anything here. Let's go look at the DOW store. They're outside of the Magnesia gate here. They're right here in the front. And I didn't really see... It's hard to read here. Mining picks, cloth, potion kegs. This is just some guy's merchant. And he's got nothing. This guy reduced high-end weapons, huh? Ancient idol. I wonder what that is. I don't know what an ancient idol does. Treasure maps. Magic weapons. Barbed armor set. Magic armor. Okay, so... health cure potions, blades. Pets and something. He's empty. Fine art, empty. Okay, so they don't really have anything there either. Let's see here. Swords, pets, bows, blades, metal armor, cloth armor, leather armor. So this person does just basically armor and stuff, huh? Scribes and pets. Let's see here. No. Recall and mark scrolls, but we it's not what we're looking for, man. We're looking for swordsmiths, swordsman scrolls. Let's try a world chat. Let's change to world chat. Buying sword T scrolls. Let's go. I don't think there's... Yeah, there is quite a bit around Okolo, isn't there? There's maybe some vendors there. See if they can give us something. Whoa. This guy has stuff shoved everywhere. Lock picking, blank keys, wooden boards, ingots. Has he got any? He does. Oh wow, look at that. 100 doll. So he's selling them for 110 a piece. 120 a piece. 140 a piece for copper. Wow, he's selling them for a lot, that's for sure. Dye tub, armor, shields, weapons, house decorations, block boxes, crafting stations, mounts, fire and pack beetles, gates, graveyard stone wall, large wooden chest. In honor of your armed service members vendors, we thank you Memorial Day 2018. Oh wow. Wouldn't mind having that. Mining picks. So yeah, he doesn't have T-scrolls either. This guy's got a lot of stuff though. This person definitely puts in a lot of time, I think. Weapons, tools, consumables, armor, blank keys, bandages, recall scrolls, and arrows. So flutes, lockpicks, armor, weapons, non-exceptional stuff, T-maps, wood, ingots. Yeah. Deeds for pets. Those are weapons and stuff. Arachnid, vermin. So these are slayer weapons. So he's selling ingots too. What is his price? Bronze he's selling for 180 piece. And agapite he's selling for 180 piece. Let's see what we got here. Flutes. More flutes. Flutes. Spell scrolls. Plate armor and hides. Yeah, I think we're stuck trying to find them in trade chat for sure. So I just don't see a lot of them out here. This person's got a lot of stuff. Shields. So it looks like there's shields and armor. Yeah, potions galore. Okay. A tamer merchant, recall scrolls, blank scrolls. In this backpack. Whoa. Lots of stuff. Just nothing that we're... Oh, no. There's nothing that we're looking for. Oilcloth. Anything in this pouch? Oh, there we go. Oh, these are decorations for the house. Red tints, things like that. Dang, I thought those were scrolls there for a second. Treasure maps or blank scrolls. Bunch of little houses. Yep. Nothing really there. Probably need to just wait until tomorrow to get the scrolls for swordsmith. I think what we're gonna do is go ahead and go back to the bank on this tune. We're gonna get a check for about, I think we'll do, we need enough to get we need to get up to high enough that we can cast invisibility on magic. So I think we're going to go to the wiki real quick. The Ultima, Legends of Ultima wiki. And we are going to go to guides and tutorials. And is there a magery guide? No. So then we're going to go back over to the magery skill. We can start casting invisibility at 45. It's lightning until then. Okay, so let's look at what lightning takes. Lightning should be a level 4 or 5. Level 4. Lightning takes mandrake root, sulfur ash, and black pearl. So if we buy 1,000 of each of those, that's 18,000. So let's get a check for 68,000. That'll give us enough money on that tune to buy everything we need to potentially get our magery up quite a bit. So yeah, we'll do that. So if we type check 68,123, that's going to put a, should have, I'm not trying to hide. It must be in the bank. No. We have the money. So let's try again. Check 68,000. All right, let's go inside. Maybe he's not able to see me. Oh, we're doing it world check. Bah! We're doing it world chat. Check 68,000. Alright, there. Now I got a check for 68,000. We'll take that to the house. Actually, we're gonna mark a rune here too. Because we need one for the tune we're going to, so we can come back to the bank. We're gonna buy 2 of them. 1, 2. We'll go mark one at the house, and then we'll mark one here at the bank, and we'll drop those off for him too. That way he could just recall back and forth. Alright, so first of all, we will mark. Mark is a level 6 spell. our skill isn't that great. We'll be able to cast it. We're just not perfect at it. All right. Moon Glow Bank. Okay, and now we recall to the house. Bam, there we are. Okay, and then we mark here as well. Level 6, mark. And the Nerd Castle. There we go. Now we run in the house here. Drop all of these off. Drop the check off. Moonglow Bank. The Nerd Castle rune. And we can log off here. So 1 second while I log out and log back in. And I typed my password wrong because I'm terrible at it tonight for some reason. Okay, connecting. And we go to Tam. Now we definitely don't want our armor on while we're raising our magery. That is gonna cause us nothing but problems. So grab that. We'll go ahead and grab this scroll as well. And we will grab both of the runes, not ruins. I got a bunch of pouches in there. And what's in this pouch? Some reagents, okay. All right, we're gonna go ahead and recall to the bank. And we're gonna leave this rune in the bank. So we can, or no, we need to leave our house in the bank. Okay. Let's deposit the check. If we can find a place to set it, we'll do the pull down here. Bank check, 68, double click it. Okay, now we have the gold in the bank. Okay, we're gonna go and I don't get it. I was killed by a player while in a protected zone. Okay, so did you happen to loot a corpse or anything like that? Or did you attack maybe a horse or a dog? And if you go to get resurrected, if the healer tells you you're a criminal, then you did some criminal activity of some kind. Because otherwise they shouldn't be able to. Doesn't mean that they haven't found an exploit. And if they did, you need to let a GM know, because they don't put up with that on this server in the slightest. Okay, so we need to buy the stuff for lightning. So we need mandrake root, sulfur sash, and black pearl. There is a combat log, but it has to be open when it's happening, or it's not. It won't pull it up after the fact, unfortunately. They're doing it with summons, mostly goons. The GMs are aware of it, Kang, because I'm surprised the GMs are putting up with that crap. I know it ticks Andy off something fierce. Okay, Mandrake Root. We're gonna buy 500 to start with, I think. Yeah, let's just buy 1,000. How much do they weigh? They weigh 1, so I need to buy 200, 300. Okay, so they don't actually weigh 1. Killed me, just ran up and whacked me and ran off. They're aware of it. There's nothing they can do about it. Huh. Yeah, that's unfortunate. There's may not be nothing they can do about it, but I'm surprised they're not banning people. Just don't macro at banks or crowded areas. Find yourself a quiet corner with some NPCs. Yeah, exactly. Just a little frustrating that, you know, it really tells you the character of the goons, you know, if they're, even as a guild, if they're accepting that. So go ahead and get on the Discord server, Red Rust, and if you need, I can get you a link to that here. So here's, okay, you found it? Okay, great. Yeah. Yeah, go get on the Discord server, and Neck is on. He's an admin right now. I would just go ahead and message him and let him know what happened, and that's probably the best you can do at this point, you know, and he can go in and check the logs and things like that, and maybe give the person a talking to, because that's pretty shady. That's crappy. No matter how you look at it, that's crap. Okay, we bought the Mandrake Root. We need Sulphurous Ash. And what was the other one? Black Pearl? Is that right? Pretty sure it is. Yep, and Black Pearl. Okay. If you don't have a screenshot or recording of it, they probably won't do anything about it. But try your chances, of course. Yeah, I mean, it's probably always good to report it anyway. Because if they see the same name of someone coming up all the time, you know, they'll probably go and check some logs then. I mean, and it could be like this is the third strike for the guy, and they'll just be like, yeah, we've seen it so many times, we're not even going to look. We believe it's happening. Okay, so we're going to go here, we're going to grab Lightning. We're going to just put it on our level 3 here. We're going to go 3. Try to hit ourselves with it. And then we can bandage. And we need to take off all of our armor. we gotta wait. Take off our armor so we gain mana a little bit faster. We'll see how fast our magery goes up, because then we can just wait for tomorrow, and I'll try to work on the Discord and arrange to buy a few more of the scrolls. It's not going up that fast. And we need to lower our dex and raise our int now too, so. This definitely is not the way to go. Oh, man. Wonder if I just try meditation, even though it's 0, if it will give me something. Yeah, it won't. Okay. I think we need to just go back to going and working as much up of our swordsmanship as we can. So we need as few scrolls as possible. So 10. Let's split this stack by 1,000. Okay. Put on the armor. Put on the sword. Go ahead and run our way back since we don't have the mana to recall, and I think we will. Just see if we can't get a couple more skill increases before we feel like we're gonna call it a night. Yeah, that guy's gonna crush us probably. I'm not really interested in that. I think we'll go to the rune library and we will go back to the mirrors and fight them. The archers seem fairly tough, but the rest of them seem easy enough that we don't really have to worry about it, so. Okay, Bear's gonna give us a couple coin. We're swinging a katana, which is the fastest sword out there, so That's bound to help some. Alright. Yeah. Go team. Okay, we're going to go ahead and go to Moonglow because it's the fastest. And Kang says, by the way, if you don't have young status, people can and will kill you at protected zones. It's not against the rules. You should be aware of protected zones are not 100% correct protected. Yeah, correct. The only reason I was telling him to report it is because he's young. Because that kind of move, you know, can ruin a game experience for somebody when they're just getting into the game and someone does that kind of stuff. It's dickish, you know. Pretty crummy move. Yep, and absolutely you should. Well, we've got skills in tactics and healing already. Now we just need to get one in sword fighting. Another one in healing. And unfortunately, we're going to be getting rid of healing before we, in order to get meditation. So it's nice to see the skill increases, but they're ultimately going to be a wow. I can't run up this hill. This thing. Am I that bad? It's ultimately going to be a wasted skill for us. So. Alright. Kind of hard to get in there and get this guy, but we can make it work. I've got meetings tomorrow. It's an entire day of meetings, and I tell you what, man, not looking forward to it at all. yeah, Red Rush, you're definitely new, and you died twice in your first 10 minutes. Neither one of them should have happened. You know, you created your character, and you're dead. Go into town and you die. Man, that's a rough start. Sharpshooter. We gotta hit him. Yeah, this ain't working out. We're out of here. Holy crap. Train! Look at them all. Oh man. Oh, holy crap. That was kind of crazy. We got a sharpshooter there. We just want, yeah, the warriors. We'll take the warriors. Come on, buddies. Yeah, we'll take you guys. That was nice. That's nice of you, Kang, to offer some help to Red. Yeah, that's really nice. We're gonna have to kite these guys a little bit since there's two of them beating on us, but we can kite them because they're not sharpshooters. The sharpshooters are a little bit harder to kite because they can hit you from a long ways away, and they seem to do a lot of damage too. Alright, we're gonna go ahead and run a little bit while we get some bandaging up. And we inadvertently split him apart, so that's alright. Oh, he's eyeing us. He's turning to us. Here he comes. He's like, get off my buddy. Welcome to Ultima. Either you die a hero or live long enough to tame a rabbit. Chris Gamer. Oh, man. You're a comedian. Oh. Call your mom. You're like, Mom, guess what I did? I tamed a rabbit. All right, another increase in swordsmanship. Go us. Yeah, he's like, hey, you want to be my friend? We be a good team. We'll be able to do all sorts of stuff. Go to the circus. We've got 3 skill increases in swordsmanship. Will you travel with me, noble creature? Oh yeah, rabbits are definitely noble. I mean, they're right up there with like eagles and unicorns and lions. Man, I've already beat up this katana. Crazy. We have been beating on rock elementals with it, so you know it only makes sense. Vorpal Bunny. Vorpal Bunnies in original Ultima were pretty crazy. They were one of the few creatures that double hit. Same here? Yeah. Ah, that's not good. We dropped off our horse, so it's gonna make having to run a little bit harder. So let's see if we can get back on it. There we go. Because we're gonna have to kite this guy. I mean, these guys are just crazy good. These sharpshooters. They shoot like super fast. Yeah, double hit is amazing. Yeah, it definitely was great in regular Ultima. What sort of things in the game encourage group play aside from PvP activities? If you join a guild, there's dungeons that people do as a group. There's champion spawns that people do as a group. Yeah, there's high level stuff. Absolutely. Yeah, quite a bit of it. So, if you get a chance, find a guild. There's a number of them out there. Depending on the play style you're looking for and things like that. I haven't joined one yet, but I kind of feel like I can't really add to a guild yet. My skills are just garbage. But since you're new to the game and you don't really know what to do, it might be advantageous for you to look for a guild that's taken newer players and take you under their wing and kind of teach you what needs to be done. Did I loot this guy? Yeah, I did. Alright, we'll see if we can't get these two to separate a bit. There we go. Now if we come here, we should just pull him. Awesome. And we'll see if we get another skill increase here in swordsmanship. Definitely swordsmanship's harder to level than wrestling. But at least with these guys, they hit a little bit harder than the Shadow Iron Elemental. But we're getting a little bit of gold. So I don't know, it's a toss up on which place is better. Because the Shadow Iron Elemental, we don't have to move. We just sit there until a piece of armor breaks and get skill ups, We've gotten half a point since we've been here, though. So that's not shabby. That's not too shabby. That's all right. I think we'll go ahead and go until we get to 86, and then we'll see what time it is, and if it's not, what time is it going to be? It could be fairly late, because I still have about an hour of work I need to do before I can go to bed tonight. So Have to see where that kind of puts us. Katana's complained twice now, so it's gonna break on us soon. Their swordsmanship's 85.7. That's good. But this guy is running. He's like I'm out of here. I'm scared. Alright. Coins and bandages. Got a single warrior. We should be able to get him pulled away. Perfect. Get in front of him like this so when he does run, he runs away from his buddies. I think we're definitely going to have tactics GM'd before we get swords GM'd, unless we use all the scrolls. And then tactics will just have to come as we play. Which is fine. I don't expect to have every skill GM'd before we actually go out and start doing things, but definitely need the primary ones. The only reason we're wanting to get, wrestling and swordsmanship maxed right now is because as soon as they're maxed, we can drop healing in order to get meditation. And we have to have healing in order to level these skills. So we kind of have to get those out of the way before we can move forward with the character build. .8 on swordsmanship. Gonna see if we can't just pull the warrior. Good. That'll do. Another skill gain in tactics. Another skill gain in tactics. We only got 30 more skill points on that. Skill gains to go, and we've got it maxed. 3 points from max. What's my skill total at? 536.5 out of 700. You can see that by hitting the K button. Okay. Now we're going to have to pull this sharpshooter. That should work. We'll go ahead and tag them there. Man, the sharpshooters they do so much more damage. need to start kiting them a little early because they can shoot at us for quite a while. Little buggers. At least they don't have poison or anything like that. Gotta guess how much I need for taming for a rabbit. Grinding from 0 to 12. And still no friend. You can use animal lore to see how much an animal needs in order to be tamed. There you go. And when I'm done killing this, I'll put a link to a handy spreadsheet that was given to me today that shows the minimum skills for the animals, and it was really helpful for me when I was reading through it today. A community member sent me a private message on Discord about it. So let me grab that here. Take a look at that. That should probably help you out. Yeah, and you want your animal lore to be the same level as your taming. That's correct. So she's trying to attack me with a dagger. I thought it might have been hands. I was like, man, no wonder she's not hurting me. Uh-oh. Oh. I thought there for a second server was crashing again. Did our katana just get destroyed? It did. Or no, God. She disarmed us. Oh, what a turd. That was kind of a jerk move, disarming me like that. Oh, and Red Rust, gosh, I should have said this beforehand, man. You can go to a skill trainer and buy a skill book that trains your skill up to 30 for just 300 gold. So you don't have to go through that 0 through 12. You can just buy it for 300 gold, man. I'm sorry, I should have told you that way sooner. Yeah, and Kang is right. If you're going to play a tamer, you really should start that skill at 50. It is hands down the hardest skill to level in game by a clear mile. It's so hard to level. It's almost on par with I don't know, eating a bag full of sand, falling on a dull sword, you know, skidding down those handrails that are shaped like that. Yeah. Well, it takes so long to tame a creature. You know, it takes 10, 15 seconds or 7 seconds or whatever. And then you have to, you know, release them, and you can only tame them once. So then you possibly have to kill them to get them to respawn. It's just the time it takes and how you have to put so much effort into it makes it really hard to level the skill. Man, maybe this warrior will give us a skill gain in swordsmanship. Holy smokes. It's been a chore. Got a skill point in healing, and our copper katana is destroyed. So we'll use this one for the last two, hopefully. Okay. I think we're due a skill up, right? Oh, we got one. So we need one more. We'll be at 86. There it is. All right, we'll kill this dude, and then I'll quickly look and see what the servers look like for work, and that'll determine whether I can play some more or if I need to get off and get that done. No matter what we do, before we log off, we need to go buy another katana, or I'll forget tomorrow. Okay, let's go get ourselves a katana. Which we will run up to Britain for that, to the vendors that are up there. And I believe it was the UO Guild vendor up here that had them. Right here. And it was these. Yeah. 400 gold for a katana. We'll take it.
Thank you.
Thank you. Okay. Alright, give me just a second. Let me look at the server for work. Mm-hmm. 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 Yeah, I should probably get off of here. This is definitely... Yeah, it's about an hour's worth of work. So... Well, folks, I think we did pretty good tonight. We didn't get as far as we wanted. I was hoping to have swordsmanship GM tonight, but it just wasn't in the cards. It's much harder to get leveled up than I thought. But we have 14 points to go. We have 6.5 points in scrolls, so that really only leaves us 7.5 points to go. I'll spend some time tomorrow talking on the Discord and see if I can't arrange to buy a few more when I get home. And I can log in from work if I absolutely needed to buy some, but I'd rather not. I don't want to start a trend and have the employees think that they can do it as well. So I think we'll go ahead and call the stream tonight. Thanks for stopping by. Red Rust, thanks for joining in on the conversation. Kang, good to see you again. Appreciate it every time you make it in. Silt, if you're still out there, thanks for stopping by and again for all your advice. And we'll see you guys tomorrow about the same time, 5 o'clock Pacific Standard Time. And we've got a special thing happening Saturday, and we'll be starting at noon. So try to tune in for that. So good night, everybody, and we'll talk to you tomorrow.